Another thing I forgot to mention during the section is that don't be too harsh on your students. Please don't be too harsh. Don't flog any student. Even though they offend you, just report them to their teacher. You don't have the right to beat any student. Please don't say because you are angry. Ọmọ kan bọ́ ẹ lọ mú kóńdó lọ fórí ẹ̀. Please don't beat any student in that school you are. So, and another thing is because your student will determine your grade. Yes, your student will determine your grade. Low key. If not be say me if I don't do giveaway first day where I go there, SS3 A B C, I give them giveaway. So I build that relationship with the student at first, then even the teachers in that school. She grab. Even those teachers guys going when time you are going home, they go the tax or say say more drop 1 or 2 for them. We'll drop it. She understand. So we build that relationship. We didn't go there because of TP. We went there as if they employed us. Do you understand? So you guys should, because the day your supervisor will come, your students will come do with for you. They will not cooperate with you. You go to teach, they go to make noise. Do you understand? So what you love, you and again, any handwriting, you walk go. If you know you don't have handwriting, just be writing 1 1. Not that you be writing, your handwriting is not fine on the board. It is necessary. And why handwriting at the Ekati? Please have yeah. Okay, so for this question, yeah, the day your supervisor is going to come, the first day will not be the day you'll be presenting in the class. The first day is just for you guys to to mark attendance. Now it not depend on your supervisor. If your some supervisor will just come just once, and that once they come, you will teach. So that's why they said the supervisor will come in the night like a thief. I remember when the Bible says so they will just come. So it depends on your supervisor. Our supervisor may not like a share, they like coming to check. She understand. But just make sure that anytime you know that your supervisor is coming, dress well. She understand. Because is it at the first, second time they will come? Is it at the second time they're always coming to do the inspection? So that's why you need to dress well every day. If you are wearing any trouser that has all this belt, this thing, make sure there's belt, because there's a reason why there's all those hole in that thing. So you have to wear your belt. You understand? I need to dress neat. Your tie is needed. I see say I don't wear tie now. Okay, so let me just explain. You said what if you don't have a class with the students? Now, let me just explain this. If you don't have a class with your students, now this is what you need to do, because anytime they are coming, it is not necessary you have class that day. Yes, it's not necessary you have class that day, but anytime you know that your supervisor is coming to that school, go to your best class. You are going to have a best class. Forget, you might be teaching like 3 classes or 4 classes. Your best class, the class you know that they like you and you can control that class. That's the class you go to. So the class captain of that class would be the one to hang. So kids professor ko to wole, you would have tell the class captain to help you hang the your instructional this instructional material, those kind of stuff on the board. Do you understand? So now the topic that you know best, that's all you just open. You know, they don't the supervisor don't know, okay, maybe you're in this particular week or anything. The topic you know that you are very good at, you might have even teach them before. You understand? You might have teach those students before. So is that topic you just go back. So by tomato, when you are teaching them, they'll be familiar with it. So when you're asking question, They'll be see, you understand, that's because when I was teaching them, I taught them matrices and determinants. And when I want to enter, the entry behavior, the first thing I did was that, even the supervisor, they don't know difference between rule and column. Because even if you have somebody that, if you ask some student, if you ask somebody now that what is rule, some people are still confused about rule and column. So it's not really necessary that, okay, because when is your time, it's not that they will come on the day of your class, because they don't have your timetable. Okay, let me just explain this, because I was expecting this question during my own section, but nobody asked. And I don't know if you guys asked Fash or any other of the speaker. So regarding this, it is not as if you are presenting. Do you understand? You are teaching. She grab, and the time you'll be giving is just because you guys are much. She understand, and they have to like screen everyone that day. So the maximum time you can use is 10 minutes. She understand? 10 minutes. You need to be brief with what you are teaching. And how will you control your timing? So when you enter the class, you will start. When you enter the class, the first thing you need to do is to write the subject you want to teach, the date. You rule your line, your board, you rule everything. You set it, you write, okay, good morning class, you greet them. You will never do as if you see the supervisor. So while you are teaching, you move around the class. You understand? And the time you are giving is just 10 minutes. So you are called share brief. So when you teach, yes, you are giving them the objective that you want to do. Okay, this is what we're talking today. The and those objectives that you're writing on the board, make sure you are meeting them. It's not you don't have to give them all the examples. 2 examples is okay, because what you are teaching them is what you know that, okay, those students are familiar with, and is what you self you can even teach them. Do you understand? And don't allow your this thing, your lesson note to be too far from you. And don't do as if you are looking directly. No, you don't teach from your head. O lè mọ́ lórí o. For me, for example, now when I can teach any course without using textbook. Most of us can do that, but please don't do it in front of supervisor. You don't teach from your head, because you have a guide. So even though you are teaching from your head, because I mean, on a note, if I'm teaching in the class, I won't use textbook. So, but the fact that when you are teaching, you don't teach as if you are using your head to teach them. O kò lè fi ìwé ẹ̀ máa fi ṣe sàkámàǹjẹ ṣó ti yí ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. When you are teaching, you don't use textbook. That's why you have that's your TP book. Then after your TP book, make sure you have another note. Gbádùn mi. Have another note, whereby on that note, that is where you might be like, it's from that note you might be using maybe like extra work, or maybe like extra things. You understand? You have to have an extra, so that is because ìyẹn wàá mú dání tí supervisor bá ti gba TP book ẹ lọ́wọ́ ẹ. Please listen to this voice note. After they are going to give you guys one book that you are going to write your I think it's lesson your lesson note, or lesson note. Now, where you are going to write the week, the objective, all those kind of stuff, then with stamp. Now, if your supervisor collects that book from you, you need to have another note. Please let them know this. But nítorí pé mo sọ pé kó máa lo sàkámàǹjẹ fún lecturer, mi wàá sọ pé tó bá ti dé class o kó máa lò ó. Mi ò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Okay, let me address this. Yes. This book will be marked by your TP. They call it, is it cooperating teacher? Have you like when you get to that school, there will be someone that you guys will stay under. Like they call it TP, maybe cooperating teacher or something like that. So it's the person you guys will be reporting to. There's maths, there's for other courses. So depending on the subject you are taking. For example, the person I was with was Mrs. I've forgotten that woman's name. But she'll be marking the mark. Yes, she's going to mark, and she's going to be correcting you. You understand? So the only thing that the supervisor will mark is just the one she's going to check everything, sha, but the one she's going to mark is the one you are taking. So once your supervisor come to the class, don't open, don't just give her, don't give the supervisor your notes, open it. Just open to the page you want to teach. Let's say you want to, it's not that you just give her the book, then she'll be opening by herself. The one you want to teach, open it there. When you open it, then is that it's that part she's going to screen, she's going to mark. She understand. So when you mark it finished, then you have to tear the original part for her. She understand. So the, what are they calling it, the one that, they are going to give you guys this paper, paper that when you write at the front it will show at the back. So that paper will be at the back. Then so you tear the original for her. So that's it. Oh, no, 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 don't get it wrong. The marking, even your cooperative teacher will only mark if you have seen it, like if you have checked what you've done. She understand. Like me now, when I started my own notes, when I started writing the lesson plan and all those kind of stuff, she only marked it when my supervisor came. Because I mark it. Okay, this one she has marked. She understand. She grabbed. So it's not that maybe our own is not what the supervisor is going to use. Your own is just open to where you want to teach. She understand. And the topic you feel like okay you are very good at. She get. Even the best way to write your lesson plan, that's to write on your that book they are giving. Get me a me Kosori, so I don't know this book. So is that paper to that 60 leaves I told you are going to get. You understand? Just get a duplicate copy. So write exactly what you write on that book first before you transfer to the main one. Because there's a time in my own TP school, my TP school, there's some cooperative teachers that they know sabi all this TP. So they didn't even explain to all those students. They've got into like week 7 before they start seeing their mistakes. So they need to cancel it. And sometimes they may not be, so although that was my time, we're able to get extra book from Festus, you understand. So you need to like write first inside your this thing, then transfer. So you do correct that one that you write in your normal 60 leaves before you now transfer to the paper, into the logbook. Okay, let me just address this. Okay, he said, what if I was teaching the class that is not my best class? Okay, now your supervisor cannot come and meet you inside your class. Have that. Now, once your supervisor gets to your school, your cooperative teacher will come and inform you that supervisor needs to do, supervisor needs to do. So you guys will first come together, like all of you in that school will come into there's a staff, there's a student hall or a student office they're going to give you guys to stay. So or you guys can use lab or anywhere in that school, or maybe the principal office. So you have to stop anything you are doing at that moment. So you are going to fall into a particular room. Do you understand? So when you get to a particular room, then they will ask who is your group leader, or yes, you guys are going to have a group leader. So the group leader will now section you guys that okay, who is it? Okay, who want to go first? Okay, who is ready to teach? Who is ready to teach? Shit, it's not that they'll just maybe you'll be teaching any class you don't like and they'll just bruh. So you understand? So any class you are teaching, me for example, now I taught SS3 ABC, but my own favorite class is science class. That's SS3A. She understand? So immediately I saw my TB coordinator. I have discussed with the group that I've not been the go first to. She understand? Even I think I was the one that even started the TP because all of them learn from what I was teaching, because the woman enjoyed my class. She really enjoyed my class. Even though she's not in mass tutor, a mass someone, she really enjoyed my class. She understand? So it was my own class they used first. She grabbed. Then they move to the group leader. So it's not that, so if so you once your supervisor is around, you'll be informed. She understands. So you can go to any class you like. Yeah, and last thing I don't know if you guys still have another question, but one thing again is that when you before your supervisor enter your class, you understand, call the class captain of that class. That's why I said relationship is very important. Class rep yẹn wà á ní gbólógún pẹ̀lú, and you would have tell the children, your students, how far ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o, you will beg them. Bóyá tó bá ra biscuit fún wàá ra biscuit, you have to beg them ni o, because because there's some class, I remember this girl in biology, this girl, I think they were doing tests because we don't accept their test question, so she didn't allow them to copy. She grab like they're copying, and secondary school now, so you are now doing streets, you see the page, because they copy, you call them, you tear their paper. If you see what the other students use the guy and do, the day TB coordinator come, they're just making noise, because, and they are purposely doing it because they don't like her. You understand? So what you need to do is that you need to have a good relationship with your students. You understand? And when you are teaching, so me, what I did was that before I entered, I've called the girl, I've begged them, please, if my team coordinator if my supervisor is around, please, you guys will cooperate. I beg you, don't worry, I'll set you guys. You understand? My phone number. Although they know that's me, I'm sure. You understand? I even tell all those students that they're telling me that, sir, come and teach us. I said, don't worry, if you guys do very, very well, I will give you guys clients. I shall give them one. You understand? So then immediately I enter the class, I just like, my instructional material, on these things on the board. They've helped me pasted it on the board. That's that book that they are going to write your matric number and the subject you are taking. You must have pinned down onto on your board, because your supervisor will not be asking you what is your matric number. She understand? So she's going to see everything on the board. She understand? So when you start, your entry behavior is necessary. You don't just start teaching. You need to, like, the students need to understand, even before you, let's say for example I'm teaching physics now, and I take matches, I light matches, and I off the matches. What happens to the smoke? It starts moving in a haphazardly manner. That is motion. I've not talked about the course. You understand? Or probably, let's say I take pure water, sachet of pure water lying on. You understand? I drink all the pure water, finish. There's some particles inside that pure water lying on. Now, if I want to explain that, I'm talking about the cohesive and the adhesive force. You understand? So there's some things that you relate. You understand? So your entry behavior and the things you need to know about the topic is very, very important. You understand? So your timing must, and don't be too scared. You understand? Get a good marker. You understand? And because once you see your supervisor, go senior, so please, it's actually luck. You understand? And depend on the school she gets. I think what they used to do sometimes is that in a particular school, they just throw like mass, like they just throw like different cohorts, make mass, physics, chemistry, biology. You understand? So some school might request, they might say, we need more mass tutors. You understand? Some school might say, we need more chemistry tutors. You understand? So, and some schools, it just be just one math teacher that they would need, and I go teach everything. You understand? You be done to teach everything. Yes, you be done to. Yes. Relationship is very, very compulsory. It's very crucial. Like, it's very important. The reason why relationship is important is because now them go sell you. You understand? They be the one to sell you to your supervisor. Your supervisor don't know anything about you. You understand? He only knows that, okay, this person is under me. So now your cooperative teacher go talk, say, this person now, because me, for example, the day that my supervisor came, that was the day that my cooperative teachers were like, FOC, can you come see this guy? He even volunteer. He was teaching. They praise me. You understand? Even when I got to my supervisor office in school, she was like, who is that Oni Samson guy that was so that he was volunteering, he was teaching. You understand? So they don't sell me for them. Like, I'm proud of God. Eruku Makanaki.
For example, now there was a time I was wearing native like at least twice in a week. About dress, public space, corporate can be your senator wear, but make sure you are wearing a cap when you are wearing senator wear. That's in government school. Government school allows you to wear senator from Monday to Friday. That's native wear because it's time as corporate. But me, I no come tell you say make you go dey wear native Monday to Friday. Oh no, nah, use sense. I, their corporate, I think their cultural day, I been a native day. I think is on Wednesday. I don't know. Is it Wednesday or Thursday? I've forgotten. But they wear it Thursday. I think it's Wednesday or Tuesday. I've forgotten. I will confirm because I used to do it. I used to wear native twice in a week sometimes.
I think I told you guys now. I was telling you guys about that the number of times you should be expecting your supervisor on a norms. Nobody will tell you that okay, this person is your supervisor. You understand? The first day they are coming is for them to introduce themselves to you. You understand? And to know those that are under them. You understand? They have their list with them. So the first day they are coming is for them to just know you. Okay, this person, this person. Okay, you're under me. Okay, this for example, my own school now, we have two TP coordinators like Dr. Ayama and Dr. Ememe. You understand? So some people were under because total number of students in that school were like 24. She grew 23, 23 or so. So it was divided into two. So some people were with Dr. Ameme, and some people are with Ayama. She grab. So they'll just come and introduce themselves to you, she grab, and they'll tell you what they want and all this kind of stuff.
It is not necessarily to supervision day. For example, now you guys will have TP students coordinate like that, like somebody that is representing people. So there's a possibility that the person might reach out to the person on WhatsApp. For my own now, our supervisor reached out to our WhatsApp that he is coming on Monday. Then he shocked us he's not come on Wednesday, Tuesday. Then he pull up on Thursday. Can you understand? So that's just it. So and some just came all of a sudden. So it depends. So but my own supervisor came just once.
What I mean by own ballorie means that when you are teaching, you know that if some lecturers are teaching, let me say for example now, you can't compare the way Dr. Alo teach and how Dr. Akewe teaches, like the combination of two of them. You understand? Or let's say Dr. Ganyu, the way Dr. Ganyu teach and the way Dr. Ige teach, there are different ways. If Dr. Ganyu teach you calculus, you go know say Dr. Ganyu sabi. You understand? So there's some lecturers that when they teach you, be like, lecturer, you know that this one you like, this one you don't like, this one. You understand? So that's how it will be. She grab. So when you are teaching them, you should you just need to like me for example now if I take them finish, I just say Ogula, they will say Okpari, Shikena, then they'll say Og. It's not really necessary you like maybe because you have been teaching before means that you can get in TP. No, it's not by that though. So some of my guys in like my guys that they didn't even know like they never even enter class before. And some of them see they are still they did well. You understand? So I mean it's 3 months Abi. Within 2 to 3 your 2 to 3 weeks. You say what's my master? What's my cool general? Shut here. Too funny.